Hey guys, I've been away for a while. I've had a bit going on, but here we are. I've finally hooked up the van to the Super Duty, and I'll grab the camera soon and I'll give you a better look of it. But I just want to give a prime example of what I was a bit concerned about. Before I hooked this up, and the angle might not look right, but I've seen all the photos and videos of, as soon as you put any weight in the back of a Super Duty, their asses just go down like that. Like, they're terrible. So this is the first time I hooked it up, and I'm actually impressed. I just guessed the hitch height originally, put it in, dropped a little bit. The van was down about 80 mil at the front. I've come out to a nice flat bit of ground, which I'll show you in a minute, and I've got her in at level. Dropping the van in the car, only dropped at 25 mil. This has got stock suspension. It's got the TC box tray and canopy. The van weighs 3.9, almost 4 tonne. It's full of water. The van's full. The canopy has got weight to go in it. So don't get me wrong, I've got about 100 kilos of weight to put in the canopy. But yeah, I'm actually quite impressed how it's sitting on the stock suspension. And the key is getting your hitch height right, guys. I'm taking the time to set it up properly, because this van is dead level, and the car dropped now 25 mil, which is about right. So get them level and they'll sit fine. Now I'll jump into a tour after this video, and I'll go for a bit of a run up a hill that's nearby here. I'm not going to do a fuel economy test because it's too short of a run to get a proper one, but I'll take you through and we'll have a bit of a look. Okay guys, so there's the van. As I said, it's a 25 litre. She's a big van. It's 3,900 kilos. It is heavy. It's full of water. There's how the Super Duty sits with it on the back of it. Not too bad at all, actually. As I said, it dropped 25 mil. The van is dead level. I've measured chassis. The van's dead level, dead on. I normally prefer it a bit nose down, but I said I've got about 100 kilos to add in the canopy yet. So for all those videos of people saying that these things just drop their ass, they probably do if you don't have them set up right. This Caravan, guys, is actually weighted really well. All the water tanks are here. 1, 2, 3. There's 300 kilos of water in front of that front axle. The key, and I haven't got the Anderson hooked up because I haven't wired it up yet, but the key is getting your hitch height right, guys. Like, you can see how high my hitch is. This is a tall van. This van's about, I think it's about 800 mil off the ground. It is a tall Caravan. And yeah, getting that hitch height right makes a massive difference. If you don't get that right, you're doomed from the start. And look at that. Have a look at the leaf springs. Look at them. Not even sitting on them all properly. Look at that. I mean, yeah, it's sitting on them there. But there's still some bend in them. They're not heavily compressed. Like, we are going to do some suspension upgrades on this, and that's a couple of months away. We've got some pretty cool suspension going in it, but just goes to show that if you set it up right, it doesn't need to sit like this. I was packing them, guys. I was really packing them how this was going to sit. Now I'm going to go for a drive. As I said, it's fairly level at the moment. I'd normally prefer it a bit nose down, but the canopy is dead empty. And the canopy tray does sit back a little bit too, so it does naturally sit back. So there's nothing in there. There's a dog box, there's a cassette, that's it. So once I put some weight in the back of this, it will drop more. Absolutely, but that's just not your standard flat tray either. So there's a water tank, there's a trundle drawer. We've got a bit of weight to go in it. So I'll go for a drive up a hill and we'll see what it's like power-wise. Okay guys, so I've just got back from a road test up Constitution Hill. Nice steep hill, about 40k round trip. As I said, I wouldn't go off the fuel economy figures because it's only a short trip, but 17 litres per 100, towing 4 tonne. With the big Jag up there, went up there at 90 k's, could have probably pushed it to 100 if I want to stick the boot into it. So no problem with it going up hills. All in all, I'm pretty impressed with it. Engine braking is not great downhill, is what it is, sort of expect that. It's definitely no Chevy 2500 coming downhill or coming uphill. But I tell you what, I'm impressed with what it is. I actually thought it was going to be a lot less powerful and a lot more terrible to drive, and the arse was going to sag more, but it seems to be once you get that hitch height right, everything's fantastic. And as I've driven and towed with Y62s, 3.2 Rangers, F-150s with a Coyote in them, Chevy 2500s, I've towed with them, and actually this, no, it's not as good as the Chevy. Probably close to being as good as the F-150, to be honest. And way better than the 62. And yeah, so don't always go by what people say, guys. Don't even take what I say. Everyone's situation is different, but it's not a bad rig.